All right. Mic check, 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 check. Live at the park, live at the park. All right. I think I'm gonna get warmed up over here, maybe. Just to get a couple little back and forths on this hip. A couple small little chickaroonies. I think that's a pretty good angle right there. All right. Well, let's see if anybody joins in. See if my microphone even works that distance. My microphone usually cuts out over there, so we'll just get warmed up right here and see what goes on. Daisy. Hello. Getting warmed up. Nice. That's something I should try. I'll try that in a little bit. All right, here we go. All right. Little manual. Shit. That didn't work. Big spin. Oh. All right. What's up, everybody? All right. See if we can get a little line. After this gentleman goes, pardon me. It's my Tampa Pro line. What's up, dude? Show me your best. Mongo push. Dude, I have Mongo for life, dog. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you how I can push regular. I'll show you. It's just my preferred, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can push regular, I just hate it, dude. Yeah, protect the melon, dude. For sure. For sure, protect the melon. I'm gonna try to get a board slide. Do a boneless 180. All right, I got you. I'm gonna do board slide up that, and then I'll hit the boneless 180 on the way back down. All right, boneless 180. I got your boneless 180 in there, dude. Whoo! Shout out to the trick suggestion. All right, let's hit it with a. I'm gonna hit the hippie jump up. Hippie jump up. The up hippie. Ouch. Gosh, this elbow. I got like a bone spur in this elbow right now. Or something. Ooh, it hurts to even like touch it. Woo. Yeah. Dude, the elbow hurts. That was Steve's preach. All impossible. No. Why you? That's impossible, dude. Just kidding. It's just not possible. Well, it is possible for me, but not right now, dude. All right. Let's get a. On the hip here. I'm gonna get nollie big spin. Nollie big spin on the hip. Dude, that elbow. It's not even cool. All right. We're moving obstacles, dude. New obstacle. Holy shit. Almost ate shit just riding. What up? Practice my drop-ins. I don't know what's a good angle, dude. It's not a good angle. Maybe like real close. There's kind of the bowling angle. Just trying to practice my drop-ins. Maybe I'll try to see if I can get like an axle stall or something. That seems pretty doable. Yeah. It's too intimidating for me. Much too intimidating for me right now. Maybe I'll try one more. Dang. I need to get better at vert. I feel like I can get it. All right, does anybody want to learn any tricks? Made it. All right. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Should I skate this hip? Maybe I should try to skate this hip. A little more steep. Maybe practice my 50-50s. What am I gonna practice on? Sick clip. Alright. Maybe I'll try to do something up the Euro. I think up the Euro might be kind of cool. Alright. We're taking a Euro trip, dude. We're going hitting the Euro. Gotta get speed down. It's hard to, so I gotta be back. Nice. Maybe I can kickflip up it. I don't think I've ever done it. What do y'all think? Kickflip up? I'm just gonna try to kickflip up the Euro. Maybe I'll get a board slide up it and then a kickflip. That's what I'm gonna do. There we go. That was my first one. That was my first one ever.
Real?
Yeah.
Solid.
It's been a mental block. You know what I mean?
Oh, you caught it, fucking.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a solid kick, dude.
Thank you.
That's a fun total Euro.
Just weird to get speed for.
It is weird. You got a whole ass nigga. Weird angle. You regular goofy?
Regular.
Yeah, it's weird going regular.
Yeah, but I also push manga for the most part. I can push regular, but like when I'm going fast, I'm more comfortable manga.
Yeah.
This is what I learned.
Yeah, it makes it a little harder than I guess to set up.
Yeah, it takes a split second longer to set up for it because you got that turn. Yeah, so. Backside 180. Backside flip up it would be cool. I think that would be really cool. We get a board slide up that. I keep going for the backside 180 because I want it more than a board slide. I know I got the board slide. Ah! That's a pretty good one. All right, back, set flip. it's gone. Man, I can't believe I got that kickflip, dude. I'm the first one ever. Up the Euro. Sick. All right, backside flip. That one felt pretty good, actually, rolling up to it. Thought I was going to get it. Oh shit, somebody's talking. Ollie high as you can. All right, ollie as high as I can into the Euro. Here you go. Big spin. All right, big spin coming up next. I'm gonna ollie as high as I can, then I'll do a big spin coming back. There we go. Here's my good high ollie attempt into the Euro. I've never tried an ollie big spin up it, but I can't regular big spin. I had an ollie big spin like a motherfucker. But so I'm gonna give a couple more nollie big spin attempts because that's kind of a cool idea. Thank you for the suggestion in the chat. Not even close to enough speed. The setup for that kind of scares me, to be honest. TBH. I get a big spin on the flat. All right. There we go. All right. Nollie big spin for you bitch ass. Jocking on you. All right. Try to get that again, coming back at you. I was going a little fast. I was being a little pretentious. All right, here you go. Count it? Yeah, a little toe touch, but we count it. Nollie big spin for you, dude. All right. Let's get a little 50-50. Wow. No, you fell. All right. Let's get the rebate. Oh, barely. Did the opposite of what I did last time. I need a new board, honestly. Look how fucking chipped and split this thing is, dude. Waterlogged shit. Cracks up the bar. Yeah, not great, but making do. Making do. Skate what you got, dude. Skate what you got with what you got. That was almost it. All right, here we go. Damn, dude. I'm not getting that. All right. Sit in front of the camera and talk for a while. I said temu. I said temu, dude. All right, I'll sit in front of the camera and talk for a while. Let me just get this 50-50, then we'll sit. Here's a temu Andy Anderson trick for you. Fuck. All right. Let's go over here in the shade. Cool down a bit. All right. We'll sit right here. Oh shit. I don't know if my camera can handle this angle. All right. We'll sit and we'll read chat, dude. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that button, dude. Because if not, you're missing out on some dope shit. We're not only doing skateboarding content around here, we're doing like adventure style, wilderness content. I mean, all kind of stuff, dude. I'm gonna just do IRL streaming. I do that. You can hit that button, dude. But what's up? Anybody got any questions for me? Any type of skate related questions? Any type of life related questions? I'm here for it all, dude. I'm a recently member of the Helmet Club, so if you're looking at the helmet and you're like, whoa, dude, this dude's just trying to be Andy Anderson. No, I hit my head a little bit ago, just a little bump, and I was like, fuck that, dude, I'm not gonna risk it. 30 years old, I don't need to be doing that. So that's why I joined the Helmet Club, because I figure, at this age, I've made it this far in life without brain damage. I might as well try to limit those factors. And what do you think about penny boards, dude? Penny boards are sick little cruiser boards. I mean, I prefer like they have the 32-inch deck, so it's like a popsicle shape. Dude, if you get the penny, if you get that board, the penny 32-inch popsicle deck with the nose and tail, that's freaking fire board. And it's honestly, if you're a more casual rider, it's a board that's gonna last you a lifetime because it's not gonna get water damage. Because like, I mean, look at my skateboard right now. Check this. Like, I don't know if you see that delamination. It's because of water damage. And this board, I mean, it's crap right now. And a penny board's not going to do that. So if you get the 32-inch penny board, pro, I like that. It's a good idea. Definitely a good idea. I like them. Not the small ones though. I mean, the small ones are fun for like little casual cruising and stuff like that. But the versatility of the 32-inch. What do you recommend for cruising? A longboard or a penny board? I would say the 32-inch penny. Get as close to you can. Get as close to you can to this shape with some big wheels, and that's what I recommend for cruising. You can get like a little bit of a oblong shape deck, you know what I mean? Like little bit of a smaller nose, tapers out, comes in, goes out to a fat tail. You can get something like that. But to be honest, I think if you just get as close as you can to a popsicle deck, with nice, actually, I mean, honestly, like, not to even like just spam his name, but like the Andy Anderson Pro Model deck, dude. If you throw some like, I don't know, 55 millimeter cruiser board wheels on there, that's kind of the perfect deal, dude. I mean, if you just longboarding, I think if you want a longboard, dude, downhill. Longboarding's for downhill shit, dude, sliding and stuff. But if you just want a casual cruise, because if you have a longboard, you can't like pop up onto curbs and stuff as easy and stuff like that. So just, I mean, having a nose and tail when you're cruising around like urban terrain, it's kind of essential. So definitely something with a nose and tail and nice soft wheels. So that's what I recommend for you. Do it. Dude, my elbow, I got like a bone spur or something. I hit it the other day. And like ever since then, if I like touch it in the right spot, it feels like there's glass in there. I might have chipped my bone. Might have chipped the bone, mate. Might have chipped the bone, mate. I didn't know. Anybody know what UFC fight's coming up this weekend? What is it? Oh yeah, it's Arman versus Dan Hooker. Arman Sarukian. Is it Arman? Arman Sarukian versus Dan Hooker. Is that right? Anybody know in the chat? Dude, that's gonna be a banger. I really, really hope that Dan Hooker just like, boom, beats the brakes off him, gets his title shot, secures his title. He's had a long, hard, grueling, honestly respectful career, dude. He's like a warrior in and out of the cage. But dude, to see Dan Hooker even just get a belt shot. I think a reporter mentioned in the press conference actually the other day, he was like, they were like, she kind of reminded him about the BMF belt. He was like, oh shit. He's like, yeah, dude. So that would be kind of dope to see him fight Max Holloway for the BMF. That would be a super sick fight, dude. Dan Hooker versus Max Holloway. Even if he loses against Arman Tsarukyan. Even if he loses, dude, I'm saying it's going to be a good one. How much time does it take you to become a professional in skateboarding, and how is your experience? I'm not a professional. Definitely not a professional. But to get to the skill level where I'm at, I've had intermittent breaks in skateboarding, but if you dedicate a solid 5 years of your life to like really, 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 really learning, you can get to where I'm at. I've been skateboarding for, on and off 15 years. So something like that. I would say if you really dedicate yourself and you start practicing and you like dedicate hours a day, 5 years, dude, you can get to professional level. Maybe even less. Depends on your own learning curve. Everybody has their own like natural inclinations, you know what I mean? Or whatever you want to call it, or whatever it's actually called. But dude, honestly, it's the greatest experience that you could ever like want, because it's one of those things that teaches you, it teaches you character, it teaches you growth and stuff like that. Because if you want to get better at skateboarding, you just have to skateboard. There's other things like video games. If you want to get better at certain video games, you can pay to play. You can up your stats by hitting those buttons and paying to play. Or if you win the lottery, you can just become rich. But dude, skateboarding is one of those things that anybody that knows a single trick has earned that trick, and it's respectable. So definitely an experience. Yo, what up, Alexander? What's up, Mr. Fink? What you thinking about? What you thinking about, mate? What's on your mind? How's it going? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, mate. Hopefully you have,
your level is someone's dream to achieve. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like all it takes is a hard work and practice, and expecting to get hurt along the way, dude. Like, I mean, you can't. I mean, you got to break yourself in order to build yourself when it comes to skateboarding. So you got to just be ready for that, and it's part of the learning experience. Honestly, like it's part of like what teaches you life lessons out of skateboarding. It's like, dude, nothing comes easy. Like shit's hard. But then whenever you get that one trick, and you're like, oh, that felt sick. Like I just landed my first kickflip up the Euro right here, and that felt sick, dude. That was my first ever one. So yeah, I appreciate that. Mr. Fink, what are you doing? Respond to me, Mr. Fink. Hello, Mr. Fink. All right, we're gonna get back to skating here in a second. I kind of want to check the surf. I don't think there's any surf, but I've really been wanting to go surf lately, like really bad. And it's kind of nice weather right now, but I've got some yards to do, so I can't do that. Oh shit! Here comes the train, dude. It's about to get loud as a motherfucker. You ready for the loudest train passing you've ever heard? It goes right by the skate park. I'm gonna try to get a clip with the train in the background. Here it comes. Here it comes. I gotta get set up. I gotta get set up for my clip. All right, here we go. Train clip. Train clip. Let's try to get another one, a better one. Wow. Get a train clip. All right, one more train clip. I got enough time for one more train clip. Let me try to get a better 50-50 on the train clip, dude. To get like a really like bar. Long train. It's a long one. It's a longie. That train's a longie. Do people behave rudely to beginners at the skate park? Nah, dude. Quite the opposite, dude. Quite the opposite. Especially in 2025. If you're learning, dude, people are stoked to help you. Like going back to what I said earlier. Dude, any trick you learn in skateboarding, you earn. You earn every trick you learn in skateboarding. So if you learn how to tic tac or you learn how to push on a skateboard, you earned that, dude. So, no. If you're learning at the skate park, people are going to be stoked to see you land your first ollie. People are going to be stoked whenever you get your first kick turn. People are going to be like, whoa, shit, whenever you get your first rock to fakie, dude. It's going to be insane. It's going to be a great experience. I'm telling you. Yeah, no. Skate park is a holy place. Train's gone. Nah, like I said, people will not behave rude to. Well, I mean, everybody's an individual, so there's always the douchebag at the park, but for the most people, dude, skaters are stoked when they see people learning skateboarding. Nice, good manual. Good solid one. Any other questions? Any trick requests? Anybody want to see me do any particular tricks or try any particular tricks? Because I don't know all of them, but I can try any trick in the world. It may look very stupid and ugly, but I'll try any trick in the world, dude. Might not even be close. Father Scooter with his little scoot ducklings behind him. Got it. Having a nice chill session today. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm probably actually about to head out in like 10 minutes. I just wanted to hang out, relax, do a little bit of exercise. It's part of the joy of skateboarding. It keeps you healthy. Not to say I'm healthy and even the least bit, but yeah, skateboarding keeps you healthy. Ooh, nice. He's going for a little slappy crooks. Slappy crooks, dude. That could be cool. Oh God, the little scooter gang is just riding around the park. Any tips for beginners? Yeah, I would say practice on really smooth ground. Practice on really smooth ground because rough ground, it changes like your pitch and stuff like that. So like if you're like setting up for a trick and like you hit a little bit of a stumbly rock or whatever, you're gonna pitch yourself forward and you're gonna have a slower learning curve. Like if you find really smooth pavement, like as smooth as it gets, that's what you're gonna want to practice on. And then once you get better with your balance points and everything like that, then work into rough terrains and stuff like that. Like you can power through that stuff. Yeah, smooth ground, dude. Probably honestly, number one tip: practice on smooth ground, and don't ride super tight trucks. Loosen your trucks up a little bit. Just learn your balance on your trucks. Honestly, whenever you have a little bit looser trucks and you land a kickflip, and you land it off to the side, it's gonna cause wheel bite and stuff like that. So I think that like honestly, a little bit loose, not super loose trucks, but just a little bit looser. Make sure they're not tight. Make sure they're not tight. Make sure you can maneuver a little bit, and then just dude, work on pivots, all different directions, and like work on pivots to the point where like you're like, okay, that's easy. Okay, well, so now do it a little faster. Do it with a little slide. Do it like, you know what I mean? Learn where your balance points are, dude. It's all about center of gravity. So, and give yourself, if you get tired, like if your legs are really sore, give yourself time to like a day off. But also practice every day that you're not sore, even if you're a little sore. But if you're like mega sore, take a day off. Recovery is super important when it comes to learning tricks, because if you're trying a trick for like 4 hours one day, and then the next day you're like, all right, I'm gonna try it for another 4 hours. It's not a great idea actually. Try it for 4 hours one day, you don't get it. Try it for like an hour the next day. Just get a few tries, give yourself some recovery, and think about it a lot. Honestly, like for some reason, when you think about a trick over and over and over and over again in your head, like see yourself landing it, imagining it, watch clips of the trick. Watch clips of the trick is really important, and also ask people to show you in real life too. Like, hey, I want to learn this trick or whatever. Have somebody do it 10 times in front of you, and just like try to study the mechanics and stuff like that. So it's hard to like give you any particular advice, but like those are kind of like my general knowledge tips of like if you want to learn progression in skateboarding, kind of follow those and you'll be good. I'd say so. But yeah, dude, I think if anybody has any other questions, I'll answer them. But if not, dude, hit that subscribe button because you're not gonna want to miss what we've got coming up, dude. We've got some insane streams planned. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like, what the hell? Go back and watch some old streams if you haven't, dude. The New Orleans train trip, that was kind of a fun one, dude. The New Orleans train trip was a fun one. My first stream ever, kind of a sick one, dude. Sunset paddle on the water, it's a fun one. So dude, go back and watch my old live streams. Hit some likes on those videos. Share it to some friends, dude. You know what I mean? Like, get some people that you enjoy hanging out with. You know, throw them into the community. Be like, yo, dude, this dude live streams, and like whenever he live streams, we get in the chat and be like, yo, what up? So you guys can build your own community here as well. It's kind of a blank template right now. I've got like 12 fans, like 12 people that like come in. Yeah, what up, Lawrence? Yeah, all is well. Hope all is well with you as well. Damn it, I said well too many times. But yeah, dude. So it's kind of a blank template. So if you guys want to help build this community, join it up, dude. Shout out to all your friends or people you chat with online and tell them to come into the chat, dude, and have some fun adventures and learn some stuff together, dude. Maybe you guys can teach me some stuff. Maybe I can teach you guys some stuff. So appreciate everybody for stopping by. But until next time, dude. Looks like it's about time to end that stream. Oh, he almost had the board slide. All right. Any suggestions for a panty board? Yes, dude. 32-inch. Get the 32-inch popsicle deck penny board. Just look up 32-inch penny, and that's the board you buy. 100%, that's the board you buy. And if you try to argue with me, you're wrong. Get the penny board with the nose and the tail. You can learn all these. You can learn all kinds of tricks, and it'll last you a lifetime. All right, dude. Peace out, guys. Until next time. Have a fun day. And get the freaking 32-inch penny board, dude. Stop bullshitting me. Just go get it. Go on Amazon. 32-inch penny. Boom. Out the door. See ya, bro.